Hi guys. I thought I would do a quick video on something I was reminded of watching another YouTuber's channel today. And that was about 6 years ago. I think it was about six. Due to a freak accident, I ended up with about half a litre of iodine splashed in my face. And it was a complete freak accident involving a horse. And I actually ended up with chemical burns, and they were basically from here down on my face, down my neck, and sort of down a little bit further than here. And they were pretty bad on the right hand side, including in my eyes. But on the left was the worst side, and I had was classed as severe chemical burns all down my left hand side, in my left eye, down left hand side of my neck. My skin was, well, I essentially had a chemical peel, so skin was inflamed from that quite badly. But I had no vision in my eyes. Now, at the time, we were incredibly lucky in that we only lived not even 15 miles away from Brighton Eye Hospital, and so I ended up there within, well, it would have been under half an hour. And after it happened, I was constantly, I was in more pain. It's the most excruciating pain. And, when people say, no, childbirth is the worst pain. No, you've not had iodine in your eyes. You have no idea how bad this can be. It basically strips layers off your eyes. The longer it's on you, strips layers. Yeah, when I got down to the eye hospital, they said, well, you'll definitely be blind in your left, probably partially sighted in your right. They said, but we've got a new protocol, or protocol, however they pronounce it, that they've been trying for chemical burns. And if I agreed to go on the trial, I'd only be the fourth person to ever try it. And the other three had been at the Moorfields Eye Hospital in London. And I was in the situation of, it couldn't make me worse than the normal treatment, but it might improve things. And I said, go for it. I was basically in so much pain. If they'd have said to me that the way to help my eyesight was by sticking hot pins in them, I'd probably have said yes at that point. So much pain. Amazingly, within 4 days, I started getting eyesight back. Very blurry vision. And I was able to drive a car again within 6 months. And every day I was being driven to and from the hospital every day for weeks. And every day, I can't remember his name for the life of me, but I can remember the face of this guy, and I can remember his voice and everything. I'm not going to do his accent. He has an accent. But every day he was looking at my eyes, and he just kept saying over and over again while examining through the silly microscope things. He just kept saying, this is amazing. This is amazing. This is so amazing. You have no idea how amazing this is. This is just phenomenal. This is amazing, this recovery. He must have said amazing at least 20 times through each examination every single day. Anyway, so I not only got my eyesight back, but 2 years after, when I had my eyes check up again, my eyes were actually back to normal, exactly how they were before the accident. And they never imagined that I'd be able to see out of this eye at all. And they thought this one would be partially sighted. And they just said, you've got nothing to lose. So went for it. Paid off, thankfully. And when I was actually able to see again, I was starting to look at all these medications that I had. And some of them had written in bold type and then was highlighted with yellow or orange highlighters saying certified for animal use, not yet certified for human use. So I was part of that trial for that, and the recovery involved 7 different eye drops and creams being put into my eyes every 2 hours, night and day, 7 of them. And a couple of those actually peeled more layers off my eyeballs. So they were pretty painful as well. But it works. And what medicine can do is amazing. And then, you know, I have to say, over here, we have the National Health Service, the NHS. Our medical bills are paid through our taxes. And we don't get a bill. Everybody gets essentially free healthcare. And it brought my sight back. And it's one of those things. My life's been saved so many times by things that I couldn't have afforded to pay for the treatment. But yeah, that's just one thing I remember, and it's been in my mind a lot recently because we used to use some iodine about a week or 2 ago, and yeah, now that it's in a spray bottle, not like it was then, a big bottle with a big lid, like open hole like that at the top. But even in a spray bottle, I cringe at the thought of using it, and I'll tend to hold it completely, like, you know, full arm's length, like over here. Oh! I can't let myself get close to it. Just can't. Mentally, it's still there. But, you know, anything can happen with animals, even things that you can't even imagine. And it was such a freak accident. Even the hospital staff said they'll probably never see that again. Not how it happened anyway.